So at this part of the killer closer method with a Q, we're going to make them an offer they can't refuse. Now, from the last video, we know exactly what offer stands for, the acronym: optimistically fascinating futures, every day, regularly. We know the more hands we shake, the more names we remember, the more relationships we build, the more contacts that we get, the more contracts that we get, the more money that we make, right? The more offers that we make to people, the more we're gonna profit, because the more we're gonna get the opportunity to fascinate and change lives. That needs to be your mindset before actually making the offer. Once you go to make the offer, just remember a couple of things. One, you wanna keep it very short, very simple, and to the point. You should only be spending about no more than 5 minutes on your offer. If it's a 30 to 60 minute call, your offer should only take 3 to 5 minutes. Another thing, we only want to have a couple of bullet points. If your offer has features and benefits, whatever access comes with the programs, whatever promises and fulfillment you are saying you're going to deliver, you only want to hit 3, maybe 5 key points. And you want to keep it very, very universal so you can plug and play their pain points into your offer. So I'll give you a perfect example. Say you're talking to a potential client and one of your key points is one-on-one coaching calls on a weekly basis. So I might say something along the lines of, so Tammy, you remember earlier in the call that you said you've tried a training like this in the past and it was just a course and you really felt misled and you felt like you didn't get all the hand-holding and access that you needed? Okay, so with this program, what we actually do is give you one-on-one coaching calls throughout the week on top of the group calls and the course, right? The reason why we do that, Tammy, is because we found that just like you, a lot of people that don't get that one-on-one access actually end up getting lost in the process and within a couple of weeks become unmotivated and eventually quit. So we give you that one-on-one access to make sure that does not happen to you. Now, let me ask you, Tammy, by you having that one-on-one mentorship, that one-on-one hand-holding on a weekly basis alongside of the course and group coaching calls, do you feel that that would phenomenally help your success rate with this? So quickly, what I really did there is I simply just used one of the key points to the program. I took a pain or problem that they had from gathering data earlier in the discovery, and then I simply plugged and played that problem to my solution or to my offer, right? And this is something that I go a lot deeper with on my one-on-one coaching and my group coaching. If you want more information on how to go deeper and really craft your offer, just let me know, and that's something I can help you with. The offer just needs to be stupid simple, right? It needs to be stupid simple. You need to make your offer sound way easier than what it really is. The reason why I say that is not to finesse people, not to manipulate people, not to prey on people's drive and ambition to be successful, and then they get into your program, your offer, your product, your service, and it's something completely different. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the offer has to be simplistic. The offer needs to be so simple that a 4th grader can understand it. The offer needs to be so simple that their belief level and their certainty is through the roof, and they know for 100% fact that your service, your system, your product can transform them and help them solve their problem. And if you give someone too much data and you give them too many steps and you give them too many complex hoops to jump through on your offer, it doesn't matter if your product is the transformation they've been looking for their whole life, they're not gonna take action on it because it just sounds too complex. So make it sound super simple, only 3-5 key points max, right, of the features and benefits. Plug and play all their pain points, all their problems that they gave you in the call earlier. Plug that into your offer and tell them, so you remember how you said this? Well, we do this to help with that. How does that make you feel? How do you feel about that? Do you think this will solve your problem? So ask a question on something they said earlier, plug that in, tell them why it's going to help them, then ask them how they feel about it. And it's as simple as that, guys. The offer is so simple. People get nervous, they start stuttering, they be sweating on the offer. And I understand, I've been there too. It's just about repetition until you're confident and secure in not only yourself, but your ability to make offers and your offer, period, right? You have to be confident that your offer is gonna solve their problems. But if you know for a fact it will, make that offer, right? Don't be scared to make that offer. And again, if you shift your mindset from pitching to trying to close a deal, all these things that we've been taught, shift your mindset away from that, from getting a commission, getting a quick buck, locking them down, closing them, whatever you want to call it. Shift your mindset away from that to literally helping people optimistically, right? Think about that. Optimistically fascinating futures every day, regularly. It is your obligation to make offers every single day, constantly, abundantly, all the time. Shift your mindset and your offer will shift automatically with it.